What's going on, guys? TEW2013 Maxwell here, and welcome to episode 32 of the TNA TW series. This week we're bringing it live from the Intercollegiate Athletics Arena from Providence, Rhode Island. Again, sticking to the New England region just to try and get our popularity up here. We've got a decent show this week, 15 segments, 3 pre-show matches and a post-show match to send the fans home happy, hopefully getting a few feuds over. Happy to see Kurt Angle. I can actually use him as an active competitor, so hopefully we should see an in-ring return for him soon. And we give him a little match with Kenny King just to try and get rid of some ring rust, because it's been a while since he's been in the ring. So without further ado, guys, we'll just quickly look at the storyline so far. We've got Aries and Hero, the Battle of the Independent King, a B-rated 80 feud so far, so that's pretty good. The Central Belt's only a 60 between Samoa Joe and Adam Cole. The battle for the company between Kurt Angle and DDP is a B rating 80 and a 76 B- for the King of the Throne, Magnus against Bobby Lashley. But again, most feuds have just started and hopefully they will kick on as we get on our way to Against All Odds. So let's start the show and let's hope we can get a good rating, keep up a run of momentum. It's time for another Impact Wrestling. So pre-show, which is held in front of 6,313 people. An extremely short match, Beth defeats Allysin Kay in 5:26 by pinfall with the Glam Slam. A 45 rating, a D. Both are off their game, but another match just to kind of continue the dominance from the Glamazon and keep her momentum high before she takes on Madison Rayne Against All Odds. Our first segment of the pre-show, Robbie is in the ring when all the lights go out. When they return, he's down, hurt, and looks dazed by the assault. Whoever attacked him is nowhere to be seen. 49 D+, it's going to be obviously Jesse that attacks them, but they two are just struggling to get anything together, so I thought, right, we'll just have an angle of that with a mystery attacker. And in about the feature, great action and a good crowd. Kurt Angle defeated Kenny King in 6:04 by pinfall and Angle Slam. A 75 B-. Kurt Angle's already tearing it up, and Kenny King's improving his performance skills, so that's good. Between them, and the only thing was holding back slightly, so I'm really going to start looking at that to try and get stuff over, making matches a bit more brutal. So we start off the show with the usual pyro. Basically it's the focus then switches to the announce table where Mike Tenay and Taz introduce and hype tonight's show, and the expected Impact likes of Magnus, Jethro, Adam Cole, Kurt Angle, DDP and Lashley are likely to have a C 65 rating. Taz has now switched to his better veteran gimmick to keep him heel. It got an 88 rating, and there's no worker improvements there, so solid start, that'll do it. Tommaso Ciampa is in the ring talking about how talented he is when Kurt Angle's music hits. Tommaso Ciampa calls to stop the music and announce everything. Kurt Angle has thrown he's accomplished and he will not be giving any more matches to Bobby Roode or another guy because he's moving on to the next challenge. Oh God, I'm putting my words right today. Kurt Angle reveals that he is why he's here, and that's to announce the next challenger, which is James Storm. Kurt Angle, I would like to give you something that I like to call legendary words of encouragement. Have a nice day. I'm sure that's Mick Foley that says that. C+ 69. Performance of Kurt Angle was good. I think it's probably just a bit of it. The only negative is Tommaso Ciampa's low morale, so decent. You know, we're still trying to get a bit of momentum and a bit of popularity for Ciampa, but once we get that, he'll certainly be getting higher ratings than this. Don't need to book it because that match is later on tonight. In a match had some good action, average heat. Morrison defeated Frankie Kazarian in 7:35 with a super kick. C- 58, so again it's just trying to get the overness momentum onto Morrison and get him a contender, and then hopefully both these guys flying in the X division. Kazarian improves performance skills, so decent between them, we'll take that. Austin Aries is just in the ring, and then Chris Hero looks angry and jumps him from behind, throwing a series of wild overhead shots. Austin Aries fights off the attack though and returns the favour, forcing Chris Hero to rethink the attack. After a solid blow by Austin Aries lands, Chris Hero tumbles out the ring and heads to higher ground of backstage. Another 80 solid B rating between these two, and they are really starting to take this feud off. I'm absolutely delighted that every feud I've had Aries in has been gold so far. And about that had solid in-ring action but non-existent crowd heat. Madison Rayne defeated Alexa Thatcher in 6:26 with the raindrop, only a E+ and a 35. It's a negative having any over heel knockouts, because obviously Velvet Sky is on hiatus. Angelina Love's now her face, and I literally just have like jobbers like Rosita, Serena, stuff like that. But Madison Rain's improving her Rumble skills, and hopefully her momentum can keep up, and we'll get her over and maybe actually give her the Knockouts title. We'll see what happens. DDP calls Austin Aries into his office and tells him due to his recent actions, he will be in a match against Magnus as punishment. -75. That's good. DDP has been solid for me. In a match had some good action and average heat, Bully Ray defeats Hawkins in 6:43 with a Bully Bomb. C 6-1 rating, so another decent match there. Bully Ray's improving his flying skills and performance skills, and this is going to set up a feud because Bully Ray is celebrating his victory in the ring. Club Enigma run in and attack, beating Bully Ray down to the mat. But before the beating is too bad, brother Devon runs in, down to the ring, and causing Club Enigma to scurry away after helping Bully Ray to his feet. Oh, Devon raises his hand and leaves him out of a chair. That wasn't meant to happen. It was just meant to be Everybody's tag team partner. I sure probably read the fine print. He was meant to make the save. And that is a D plus 52, so that's probably reflected by me making an arse of that. Devon's got low momentum, which we'll obviously work on. But he's debuted the legend gimmick, obviously being a tag team specialist, and I get a 87 rating. A massive brawl erupts between Magnus and Bobby Lashley. The riotous fight spills into the backstage parking lot, where the violence escalates to the point where Bobby Lashley throws Magnus through a car window. So he's been put through a car window. He's got a match later on. That'll be fun. But it gets to 70C+, and the King of the Throne storyline continues on. So a good bit of heat there between those two. Adam Cole comes out to the podium and delivers a wicked promo in which he insults the humanoids in attendance. Basically, Samoa Joe's on a vacation at the moment, so he's just going to have to just talk to the crowd and rile them up and get good ratings and build his momentum and hopefully improve his performance skills and that. So 76 B- is decent. It's a good talk segment. And a match had good action and average heat. Tommaso Ciampa defeated James Storm in 7:34 with a Project Ciampa 2, C- 58. Not very good there, but I think both men are struggling for momentum. So we'll need to work on that. Yep. And again, low morale for both, inconsistency and holding back, letting them down. Madison Rain comes over to Beth backstage looking angry. She says that she thinks that the recent actions of Beth have crossed the line and the result of friendship is over. Basically just saying, right, I'm fed up with this. I want to face you at the next pay-per-view. I want your title. 66C+. Decent again. Need to keep building up Madison Rain. That is an absolute shocker there, is that? I was hoping this would be my main event. This might send the fans wild. The match has some good action and average heat. The Hardys and the Wills defeated the Model Citizens and Street Life Hooligans in 14:21 when Jeffro defeated Drew Galloway by pinfall with a Swanton Bomb. Jeff was off his game, and I think it's a C- 55. And Jeffro's improving his performance skills. Who's got the negatives? Jeff, so many. Matt with quite a few, Drew with quite so many there, that's bad. And then the bell is sounded, yet Jeffro, Matt Hardy, Davey Richards, Eddie Edwards, G-Rilla, Eddie Kingston, Drew Galloway and Harry Smith continue to do battle with each other all the way to the backstage area. I was hoping to do all 4 tag teams in a TLC match, but I'm starting to question this now after that rating. 66C+. Jeffro showing more charisma and better performance skills, so that's good, and I don't even want to look at the dirt sheet because there's going to be so many negatives. And then our main event, and about it featured great action and a good crowd. Magnus defeated Austin Aries in 16:21 by pinfall with a handful of tights. B- 72, keeps the champion strong, gets us a good match, and hopefully would send the fans home happy. Before, and about it featured great action and a good crowd. Bobby Roode defeated Ethan Carter III in the post show. A D-rated 46, which is gone because it's the only proper heel I had left. Bobby Roode's improving his performance skills, but that's a disappointment. There it says segment rating was penalised because it was a post-show match and the workers weren't taking it seriously. Well, that's understandable. This is going to be a C+, C- show, and it's going to hurt us, I think. No, 72 somehow. I think it must have been the couple of angles definitely saved us there. B minus 72, and the show increased our popularity in 16 regions. So overall, it's a good show then. God, we can do so much better. So we can only look on positive for that show. But maybe that just shows the kind of running momentum we're on at the moment. That shows even at that standard are still getting decent B minuses, and that's the standard right now. We'll hopefully eventually build these shows up to getting 80s and stuff like that, and Bs and As once we get a bit more star power. See if anything happens here. He's drawing a lot of praise, so I'm okay with that. WWE re-sign Hulk Hogan. Apart from that, there's nothing else there. Loki is carrying ROH by himself. He's literally just being a cunt, which sums up the reason why my wee character in game, the only person he hates is Loki. And to finish it all off, Kurt Angle thinks he's not well suited to the push you've given him, so I need to look at that. Harry Smith and Eddie Kingston have a grueling work schedule, and holy shit, that's our biggest ever rating. We get a 4.43, so we have carried on massively from lockdown, and we are really doing well. I'm really happy with that. That's only good for the future. So thank you for tuning in this episode, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you're looking forward to the eventual pay-per-view, which will be against all odds in 3 weeks' time, I believe it's it. And until next time, I'll see you later on. Bye bye.